And with this, welcome back to the Wheel of Fate number 2, or video number 2, episode number 2, whatever you would like to call it. At first, we are only going to redeem ourselves with the Lotus Emira. If you watched the last episode, I've lost with this one in my opinion, almost an impossible challenge. One try, and at that one try I had to win. I didn't do it, just let it stand. But if you haven't watched that episode, I'll link it in the description so you can watch it again. And now we are going to, I gave myself, every time I fail with a car, in the next episode I have exactly 5 tries to redeem myself. Otherwise I will have to wear the name Mr. No Skill, Skill Issue Pro Max Ultra, something like that, whatever I called it. I'm gonna have to take the nickname until I redeem myself in another episode. And yeah, first of all, thank you so much for 300 subscribers. Insane, considering the time I've been doing YouTube in a now relatively, how do you say it? In a relatively normal cycle of uploading very much. For example, Grand Prix, reference runs, diecast videos, everything like that. I hope you know what I'm talking about. I'm not talking some shit. Well, I'm going to talk a lot of shit in this video because that's what I'm doing. And yeah, you will see in this video a lot of bad driving. However, I personally think this episode is actually better than the first episode. And yeah, I know I named this episode 300 sub special and probably like time to redeem myself or something like that. I don't know what I'm going to call it yet in the title. Yeah, again, thanks for 300 subscribers. When I'm editing this, you guys are so going crazy on my Jaguar XJ09 on 3 reference runs. I'm almost at 350, I think. When I'm editing this, before I saw editing this by first try, by the way, or second try, I don't even remember. Yeah, at this point we are already like at 340, 345 subscribers, which is insane, considering not even a week ago I reached 300 subscribers. Now, in this video, while you can watch this, the redeem thing with the Lotus Mirror in the back before we get to the new cars. Yeah, I'm gonna talk a bit about myself because I somehow have to fill up half an hour of talking. And yeah, I'm 20 years old, I'm from Germany. Now, I actually I did make German content until about 2 months ago, where I decided to only make mainly English content, because in the English language it's, in my opinion, more broad and can reach more people than German ever could. And because I am simply so busy in real life that this video that you're watching is already like 1.5, 2 weeks old, and just now I'm getting to edit it and probably upload it on Wednesday or Thursday, something like that. And I'm learning to be a car mechanic in real life. I guess if you are playing racing games, you have in some way to like cars. I'm a really big car fan, car enthusiast. I collect diecast cars. If you just look at a little bit further down in my videos, you see a lot of diecast videos on my social media like TikTok and Instagram. I post so much diecast content as well, next to like on here on YouTube Asphalt content. And I love everything about the cars, games, the diecast, the real lives, the sound, the engines, the history, everything that is to it. And Wow, we redeemed ourselves with the Lotus Mirror. Yay! Let's now let the pain begin, or something like that. Yeah. By the way, I'm sorry if I sound a bit weird, I guess. I'm not recording on a professional mic, I'm recording just on my phone. And yeah, because of that the speaker isn't the best. And I'm coming up with like a cold or something, so my nose is getting stuck. So yeah, if I sound weird from time to time, please ignore it. Ooh, Class D, I'm interested in which car we are going to drive. And I actually planned on at first for the 300 sub special to make a garage review where I, like this, now make a voiceover, which is the first time for a game, by the way. And then, ooh, Ford Shelby GT350. Oh, interesting car. I've never driven it so much in multiplayer until now. Now I'm forced to. That's also why I'm making this challenge, to be honest, because I want to drive more cars than 5. You are kidding me. Why? Is this going to be a Lotus Emira 2.0 episode? Please not. And yeah, let's now get quick into the matchmaking with the Ford Shelby. I recently golded or maxed out this car, so I'm interested with 2500 rank. Which car I'm meeting? I would imagine like 1 or 2 star Wanda electric Wandas and some other cars, but I don't actually know. Oh well, this looks actually quite okay. And I'm fucked. Yeah. Well, that was a short thing. Yeah. The Ford Shelby has like a 300 kph top speed with or without nitro, don't ask me. Now that 300 is the number. The Asphalt is already at 321 with traffic nitro, so that's fast, and we are not talking about Ferrari and Ford in front of me. They are at 350, I think, or 340 and 350, something like that. And interesting. Back to the topic. Where was I actually? I planned originally to make this Wheel of Fate second episode just a regular video with the 100 subtitles and no speaking. Garage review where I'm speaking like this, introduce myself, what I'm doing, why I do all of this and so on. But I decided to do this because I'm too lazy to edit too big. Simply because I don't have time and I want to get the 300 subs out for you guys push me over to 400. And I don't even know if I'm going to make a 400 sub special or wait to the 500 sub special. Probably I'm waiting for it. Surprisingly with the Ford Shelby it was actually a really nice race. So I'm really glad about this, I guess, because 2 tries are a lot, so I'm happy I got it first one. Yeah baby, that's what we're waiting for. Yeah, but this challenge isn't getting easier from this point on. I am just waiting for the day to get another Lotus Emira and 1 try challenge. I hope you enjoyed this video, I guess. And if you do, let me know what you prefer in the comments. More like the reference one where I don't just show or if I like do it, see the Wheel of Fate episode 1 where I just put some subtitles, or like this where I'm actually talking. So let me know in the comments. And the next call will be the Acura N6. That will be an easy one because I love it. The car has also a perfect boost, and I think it's like 343, something like that. And we got 50 tries, and we 50 tries, so this will be an easy one. And yeah. Now, if you haven't watched the first episode, let me 10 minutes into the video. Oh, great. I explain to you the rules of this challenge. The wheel, that's why it's called the Wheel of Fate, will decide which class which car specifically I'm gonna be driving in MP2 and how many tries I have until I get a first place finish or a win, say it like this. And yeah, if I fail to make it within the tries that are given to me, for example Lotus Mirror and 1 try, if I finished second in that first try, I lost the challenge and the video will end at that point. However, I can end the video after every car I like, not because but when I lose a challenge with a specific car, I will have, or I must end the challenge there and wait for the next video to redeem myself. I can't redeem it myself, lose a challenge and redeem myself in one video. So yeah. Shanghai, pretty interesting map, really nice map, love it. For floaty cars it's like the go-to map to learn it, but the Acran is actually started from the floaties I think. So the Acura NSX 3 is one of the best RC cars I have, next to the Formula E10 Stock Edition and some other cars in that class. What do you want from this car? Good exit, perfect nitro boost, which it has a good top speed, good handling, good nitro efficiency. Only thing it doesn't have is floaties, but I think actually if this car had floaties it would be worse than it is right now. And now back to the rules of the challenge. I'm getting so much excited for that, so I'm gonna have to get myself together and write a script next time. If I lose the challenge, I will have to redeem myself. However, if I can't redeem myself within 5 tries in the next episode, I will lose the challenge entirely, and you guys decide if I keep going or not, but I must wear the nickname Mr. Skill Issue Pro Max, something like that. I will have to look at the first episode again, but I caught myself. For at least 2 months, and yeah, after these 2 months is the earliest thing, except you guys vote otherwise, where I get myself to go back into this challenge and redeem myself so I can get finally rid of this nickname. If I fail again, I will have to wear the nickname even longer, and so on and so on and so on. And to make this challenge not too boring over the next 5 or 6 episodes, however it's going to be as long, I don't know. You guys can also decide in the comments which car you would like to see next, and you guys can also vote in the comments also on, for example, we want you to drive this car and you get these amount of pens. By the way, in all of the videos I have only included every car I have in my garage. In total it's about I think 204 cars at this point. Obviously I'm not going to include the free try cars because as long as I don't have them in my garage I can't use them. The McLaren speaker right now, as this was from last week's MP2 cycle, it was a free try car I thought. I have the McLaren speaker at 6 stars, but not ordered out or maxed out, whatever you wanna call it. So you could argue that I have the car and can use it if it is available as a free try car. But if the free try car is a car I don't have in my garage yet, doesn't matter if 1 star or locked at all. What am I saying? If I don't have it, I don't have it. Easy as that. If I don't have the free try car, I can't use it, and I will not include it in the Wheel of Fate, because it would, yeah. Now, through the events, I will also, over time, unlock more and more cars, so in each episode I will include, if I unlock any cars up to that point, I will include these cars how I add them to the wheel, so you can kind of see how many cars will be added from episode to episode. So in this episode I didn't get a single car because I didn't unlock a single car between the first episode and the second episode. And to be honest, actually, between the first episode that you've seen like 1.5, almost 2 weeks ago, and this episode was like recorded 1 hour after I finished editing the first episode. So they are super close together, I think like not even 24 hours apart. And now it's a different thing, I think. I don't even remember if I have in this already 204 cars or if I just up to this point 204 cars. I will have to look and see, and if the numbers doesn't add up, I will have to add the missing cars next time in the next episode. So yeah guys, I will post probably a garage review video in the next coming weeks or months. So days, whenever how much you guys requested, so you guys can see, hey, he has this and this car, so we can say in episode, for example, in episode 4 you comment for episode 5, hey, use the Nissan 370C Neon Edition in MP2 and you get 10 tries to, for example, give me like an impossible challenge. You get 10 tries to win 3 races in a row. You guys can do whatever challenge you like, you can make it as hard as you want. Pain of going through for some things not even oh wait, I think it's actually, oh no wait, you have these speed gestures right now, so it's actually the, I think, second or third in this series that I'm going to be driving this time. And it will be the, I think W Motors like Neon. Interesting. I have the car unlocked. I actually don't remember if it's a key car or not, but I have it at 1 star. I got it as a key car from its first 1 or 1.5 years ago. And I get what 50. You can also put in the comments like, take the Hennessy Venom F5, go into, oh no wait, it won't be featured in MP1 because in MP1 it's almost impossible nowadays to reach Legend League without having every car at max stats in this game. You can say like, use the Lamborghini SC18 if it's available in MP1 and get 20 wins within 50 races, for example, something like that, whatever you like. The matchmaking takes sometimes really long, which is interesting. Oh no, I saw a Lego walk. Okay, well, I'm faster than the Lego walkthrough, but the walkthrough has floaties and in my opinion one of the low rank class cars you can have right now. And the mid and high rank class as the 8 cars, there are superb choices for this one. I think the W Motors actually has floaties as well, and obviously they are on top speed. And yes, I have floaties actually one. I imagine myself with floaties. We're gonna have floaties, guys. We have floaties. Doesn't matter if the car has or has not. It has now because I wanted to have floaties. Wish it were that easy in this game. And I actually don't know what to say after 20 minutes of talking. I'm boring, guys, I'm sorry. Probably no one is gonna watch after the first minute anyways, so my voice is for me already sounding horrible, so I can only imagine how horrible it sounds in the video. Who knows if I'm even uploading this video. Maybe I'm uploading it in 10 minutes or 1 hour or so private, so I can audio, I have done the training subscription, but no one has seen it, so something like that I'm probably gonna do, because this is kind of interesting with my maybe I will leave it so surprisingly easy, and with this we have another car on the first try turn, which is actually quite surprising to me because I imagined to struggle with the W motors like a Neon Edition a little bit more. But now we are actually going to the last car of today, which is from Crispy. And you might ask yourself, why is the video still 10 minutes long if you only have one car left? And that's pretty easy because with the following car that I'm described is going to be SC003. Yes, I imagine was the clicking house 003. I said, don't we call SCC at some point as well? Or is SCC now something? I think I'm wrong there. And this one was actually a car I haven't driven for years. And the challenge was going to increase at any point with 5 within 1 race. I've driven this car the last time about 2 years ago, and this car actually is holds somewhat special memories for me because with this car I reached for the first time ever in my Asphalt Legends career, my Asphalt Legends A series, I reached Platinum League, or whatever it was called back then. I don't remember. It wasn't Platinum. Nowadays it's called Platinum, so I'm calling it Platinum to not get new people confused. And yeah, in this race I actually thought to myself, Osaka mode final, the Venom will be a problem, but every other car will be manageable. It wasn't. Why did I say it wasn't? Well, look at just this. Skill issue. And yeah, you can already look at the map, all of them are at 300 plus kph because this is a very fast section and I was there with barely 200 kph, so I was losing time that I couldn't make back because the Venom Wolf can take advantage of the following track, so no point, it's still perfect, just leave and reset. Here is the twist. Well, I really just stopped at this point, so I was just driving. Yeah. I imagined that I will lose this challenge again if I do not use the wait at the end of the video because this race well, you can see that I am not even able to think straight when I'm going to get sick, so yeah, but I actually don't remember why I quit this race, so what happened? What happened? We need to know! Okay, up to this point, just track for driving, pouring out, driving on the track. Nothing to see here. Then you know that I'm going to cut this video down to shorter video that I already did before now speaking. By the way guys, if you wish to see a uncut version of something like this, let me know, so maybe I'm trying to make an uncut version of all of this. Even though all of the races are pretty much uncut in this episode because, sorry guys, my game just made a lot of noise, so I had to cut out the last like 5 seconds. Maybe I remember it better. But yeah, this race I actually didn't quit, but I finished until the end, but I finished in second place, so still 2 attempts down, 3 attempts to go, and none of them were wins just yet. Okay guys, now it's your turn to go in the comments and decide, will I win this challenge or not? Win this car specifically. I just hope I think I won't win, but it's not over until the last prize over, until we finish. And yeah, go into the third race, and with Icano in my matchup I already lost. Also the Pagani Santa Synchro is also no chance at this point. I actually don't remember if I finished this race and quit it halfway through. So hello there, do you want to say something? Okay. I guess not. Yeah guys, I have like 2 cats and a dog, so, and all of the cats is like next to me right now, really loud in terms of purring, so if you have or something like that in the background, don't mind it too much. And yeah, the Series 3 SMO game deserves a lot of notice because it's actually a quite good corporate. The ranked matchup, especially with the free try Bentley right now, it's not possible to really be good with this, or you need like a lot of luck. As you can see, even though the Series 3S is like slightly fast, I'm going to the front with this, and he has better handling, and I think better Excel and Nitro, so another second place. Lost it right in the last round, which is a bit sad. And 3 tries down, 3 losses, 2 races to go until at least again. Yeah. I actually don't hope I'm losing because I don't want to do another redemption part in the next video. And the next matchup was even more impossible than the first one because the Hurricane is better. There we have an Apollo IE, which is also better because better Excel and top speed. The Bentley, another Bentley, or even 2 Bentleys, another Synchro, another Icano. Look at the point. I was already about to leave, but I always try to make the best out of these things. Because, as I said, it's not over until you cross the finish line. Maybe I can make some photos. I don't even know when I'm uploading this video, to be honest. Maybe I will upload it in between one of the final rounds of the current round 3. After that, I'm probably going to be over 400 subscribers because you guys are like going absolutely crazy with the views on these. I don't even know why. Thank you for the support, obviously. It really helps me out very much because it helps me out to grow my channel even faster than before. And compared to my normal views of, let's say, 60 to 400 on a long form video in the first week, month, getting on both final rounds up to this point over 1,300 views is like winning in the lottery. Now some of you may say 1,300 views or a lot is just a 4-digit number, but for me even a 3-digit number is very much because you can't. I'm always not working for the views, but just like to see it because it has maybe helping these bad people, at least one of them. So I'm not really here for the views and money. That's like a secondary thing to me, to be honest. If I can earn money from these videos in the future, then be it. It will not be much. So, and I actually don't want to rely on platforms like YouTube and so on for my future in terms of money and growth. And I'm not with my skill, so I'm not losing much. Now, I think we have lost just the 4th race, so we're going into the final race. I actually love Paris, and it's my second favorite map in this game next to Tuscany. I like Italy because Tuscany reminds me of Italy, and I think it's like Italian looking map, so really nice. And on Paris and Tuscany I have all my most consistent good races, so I was actually getting confident for the map that I could actually win this map. However, I would like, since this will be the last race because either I win or lose, unfortunately, I will thank you for watching until the end. If you enjoyed, please consider liking and subscribing because it helps a lot. And let me know in the comments what more specifically you would like to see next on my garage. And many plans what I have to do. So yeah, creative in the comments, and also let me know if you prefer this voiceover or just music and music under this. I remember to and my voice isn't the best. No, I'm getting sick, as I said, and I don't have a professional mic. So that's two things that are sticking against me right now. However, I'm trying to make the best of it. The same, I'm trying to make the best out of this race actually, and we are going to approach the final corner, and yeah, yes, oh, I won the challenge at last. 5 of 5 tries needed and 1 win achieved. Challenge done, challenge accomplished. And yeah, but after this I actually decided to end the video because that was so much fun and exhaustion to me. So yeah guys, thank you so much for watching until the end. If you enjoyed, I hope you did. Wow, it doesn't make sense what I'm saying. I hope you enjoyed. If you didn't, then I'm sorry. And we see each other in the next episode or in the next Corn Free Final Round. Until then, have a wonderful time. Bye bye.